Hearing aid technology is a wonder these days with so many fascinating features, but how do we best take care of those little workhorses? Dr. Angela Graves of the Hearing Health Care Center tells us more about our hearing aids. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you again. And of course, I've been wearing hearing aids for a long time, and when I started, I had lots of questions about the care of these little machines. So tell us what we do need to know.
The first thing you need to know is that moisture is the biggest enemy to our hearing aids. Just like any other electronic device, we want to keep them clean and dry. And when we have so much humidity and heat like we have been this last couple of weeks, we really need to use a dryer box or a desiccant of some kind to keep them dry.
Do they typically come with a box or a desiccant?
In my office, they do. I don't let any hearing aids go out of the office without a desiccant cylinder for them.
What are some of the questions people ask you about? I know people probably ask you, can I jump in the swimming pool?
Well, the biggest thing is take them out before you get in the shower. So many people wear the hearing aids while they're working, which is good, and then they go in the house, hop in the shower. Oh my gosh, I forgot. So we really need to make sure that we have a safe place to keep the hearing aids that's not in the bathroom. I don't even want the dryer box in the bathroom. There's just too much humidity in the air.
Well, that's really true. Now, what happens, though, if we do forget and we have them on in the shower and we take them out? What should we do immediately?
Immediately. Dry them off, open the battery door, let them air out. Then put them in your dryer box. If you don't have a battery door because you're using the rechargeable type hearing aid, take them out of your ears, dry them off, and as silly as this sounds, put them in a bag of rice, just like you do with a cell phone, for about 8 or 10 hours. Take them out, wipe them off, put them back in the charger, and they should be fine.
With the desiccant that's in some of the containers, one like I have, how do you treat that desiccant? Because it sort of has to be refreshed, doesn't it?
It has to be refreshed every time it changes color. So we've got two basic kinds, the kind that darken and the kind that lighten. When the desiccant changes color, put it back in the microwave on high for 10 seconds, take it out of the microwave and shake it until it cools. If it's returned to its original color, we're all well and good. If not, put it in for another 10 seconds. They usually last about 18 months, and about that time, they need to be replaced.
And how do we order those from you, the desiccants?
Sure. Yeah, you can come in, pick them up. I believe they're $10. You can get it for the same price on Amazon or something like that, but you will have to add shipping unless you've got Prime.
And it's not specific to brand or type?
No. I use what's called the Hearing Aid Saver, and it works for every hearing aid.
Good to know. Well, you talked earlier about cleaning those hearing aids, and I think that was intimidating for me. I was just unsure, even with a good lesson. I was afraid it was going to hurt it. I was going to damage it.
As long as you're using a brush, the brush that came with the hearing aid, you're not going to hurt the hearing aid. There are two places that you want to clean. You want to clean the microphones, and you want to clean the speaker. Give me just a second here. I have a show and tell.
Oh, good.
So your microphones are here and here. And to clean the microphones, I want the brush to be up and then run the hearing aid over the top of the brush. That way anything you loosen is going to fall to the table and you're not going to run the risk of jamming anything down inside. The other end is going to be the speaker end. You take the pick and just run the pick right through there and wipe off any wax that may have collected during the day.
Pretty easy, but if I'm a little intimidated by that procedure, can I drop my hearing aids off and have you take care of them?
Absolutely, you can drop them off. We have walk-in hours on Wednesday morning from 10 to 12. You can drop them by, or if you just want to drop them off in the morning and come back and pick them up later, you can do that as well.
Dr. Angela Graves, always a joy to have you on the show.